Hey there, guys. I'm Suri. So, welcome to my channel. This is story time, and this story time is just a whole hot mess. Uh, when when you cheat with a husband that belongs to someone else, or when a husband cheats on his wife, or when you tell a friend and they don't keep a secret, and then the husband works with some sort of a mafia, yeah, you got to be careful. Well, this story is wrapped up in all of that. Oh, well, before we get into the story, let's take a moment for the sponsor. Check out these bracelets right here. I got mine customized, and mine says Sosua 2018 because that's the first year that I came here to spread my wings and fly around this island. I love it. And on the inside, I got my logo. This is a stainless steel bracelet, and it's so awesome because you can get it for a friend, a family member. It's low cost. And the color doesn't fade. So you can buy a lot of them and celebrate a lot of people. Give me a shout if you want one of these. The information is right here on the screen, and you can order yours today. Just a heads up, guys, it's merchandise from my own site here, and I wear mine every day, and I never take them off. They haven't tarnished, and I love them. All right, let's get into this story because it is just riddled with ridiculousness. Okay, so this woman right here, we're going to name her Angela. Angela worked in a law firm. Her boss was the lawyer. It was just a little small law firm, and she was the administrative assistant. So her lawyer was married. Well, her boss, the lawyer, was married to a man that was somewhat of. He was just a flirtatious man. He always used to cheat, stuff like that. He really loved his wife, but some people would argue if you love your wife, then you don't cheat. Well, this guy had an issue with it. So he would sleep with anyone and anything. So Angela, she is very beautiful and young, never had kids, and she was trying to work her way up the ladder, so to speak. Now, her and her boss, they were friends before she even worked for her boss. Her and her boss and another woman used to be very good friends, and they all hung out. Well, her boss actually separated from the group and went on to go to university, and she became a lawyer, and that's when she hired Angela on to work with her many years later. Now, the three girls didn't remain friends, but Angela and the other friend did remain friends. So, pretty much, Angela is now working for this lawyer, and they are not any longer hanging out, but they are old friends, just not good friends any longer. Okay? So we're going to call Angela Angela, the boss, and the third friend, friend number three. All right, now that we got that out the way. So here, Angela, she met the lawyer's husband, and she fell in love with this guy. She was head over heels in love with him. She was talking about him all the time to friend number three, and she said to friend number three, "You know what? I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna come on to him and see if I can get him." Friend number three, she was like, "Don't do that. Just don't. It can destroy a relationship. It just doesn't feel right in my gut." And of course, Angela did not listen to her. Angela said, "Don't worry about it. It's just ridiculous. Don't even think about it. If this guy wants me, we're only going to have a fling. I know I can't take him away from the lawyer, but hey, I just at least want to get in his pants." She was a trifling girl. So now, fast forward, she's flirting with this guy because he would call the office for his wife. At times, the wife, when she was in the office, she would turn off her cell phone and she didn't want to take any private calls. So, in order for the lawyer's husband to get in touch with her, he would call the office. So, he did that. And Angela started to flirt with him. And he fell into the flirting and he loved it. And he said to Angela, he said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to be picking my wife up for lunch tomorrow. Why don't you meet me after lunch?" And Angela was like, "All right." And he said, "For a little dessert, if you know what I mean." And Angela knew full well. So he got the hotel. He told Angela where to meet him. She met up with him, and the rest was history. Now, they did it a couple of times, and Angela, after the first time, she was smitten. And she said to friend number three, you know what? I think I'm falling for him. Friend number three was like, don't do this to our friend. And Angela said, she's not even our friend any longer. She doesn't even have time for us. She treats me like I'm her slave. Could you imagine? We're old friends and she acts like I am just a new employee. She thinks she's better than all of us. So I don't care. She doesn't deserve a good man like him. Friend number three said, well, he's not that much of a good man if he's doing what he's doing with you. And Angela was like, I don't care. I'm looking for a new job anyway, and I want to take him with me. Okay, again, fast forward a little bit. So now they go to do it a third time. He gets the hotel, they're in the hotel, and this time Angela decided that she was going to tape him. She was going to make sure that she got him on audio just in case he decided he didn't want to leave his wife for her. Yes, trifling. She wanted to threaten him, blackmail him, hurt him, something of that nature. But it didn't work, and I'm going to get into why. So here they are, they're making love, and she has her cell phone on record, and instead of saying her name, he said, oh, Carmelita. And Carmelita was not her name. As you know, it was Angela. So Carmelita was her coworker. Yes, and she was so shocked when he said Carmelita. She didn't know what to do, so she just kind of clammed up and went silent and continued doing the act. Now, when everything was finished, she didn't know how to confront him because she felt like, wow, how foolish was she? Now, it's not like she told Carmelita about her affair with the husband or anything, but she didn't think that he would even want to do Carmelita because she didn't think Carmelita was really all that attractive. And she also thought Carmelita was somewhat of what she referred to as a nerd. Well, we all know that nerds make love too, right? Okay, let's carry on. So now, her having this tape in hand or this recording in hand, she didn't really know what to do with it. So she told her friend, number three, she said, oh my gosh, I'm going to tell on him. Friend number three said, don't. This guy is involved in a lot of dark and dirty things. You don't want to get involved. You do not want to get yourself caught up in this nightmare. Leave it alone. At least it is the universe telling you that you are not special to him and you're definitely not the only one that he's having sex with in the office. And Angela just didn't fly for that. She was just like, no way, no way. Who does Carmelita think she is? And who does this guy think he is? No way. They're going to get found out. And I'm going to do it in a way that they will not know it is me. So what she did was she made an email, and she also made an email under a fake name, but she carbon copied everyone, everyone inside of the office, including the husband that didn't even work there, but she had his email, the wife, which is the lawyer, and it was a small office. So there was herself, Angela, right, Carmelita, and then a couple of the other people working there. But she went farther than that. And she even emailed the lawyer's mother, brother, sister, and uncle. She was just being dirty, and there was no need for all of that. Suck it up, buttercup, get over it. You had sex with somebody else's husband, move on. But she couldn't because she was allowing her ego to get the best of her. And so, of course, the next day, the very next day, the husband rushed the whole entire office, bum rushed Carmelita, cussed Carmelita out, and told her that her life is now in danger. Carmelita left the office immediately because she knew what she was guilty of. She knew that she slept with the husband as well, but she just didn't want to get involved with any of it. So she disappeared. She just took off, didn't even notify anybody, just didn't return to work again. And shortly after that, it was like people were afraid, people were scared, people thought the husband did something. No one could prove it though. Now, the lawyer herself, she was just beside herself. She would go to work, but she would cancel all her appointments, and she was giving a lot of her caseloads, like telling them that she had to kind of hold over the court cases and everything. She was a mess for about a good 2 weeks to 3 weeks. During that time, friend number three heard everything because, of course, Angela was telling her everything. And friend number three felt sorry for her lawyer friend. You know, even though they were not hanging out any longer, they still were old friends. So friend number three contacted the lawyer and said, "How you holding up? I heard what was going on, and I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to get into your business. I'm not trying to get involved here at all, but I just really wanted to reach out to you." And the lawyer, she just started to cry. She's like, "I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. Whoever did this email, it wouldn't be Carmelita because Carmelita does not have my mom's email, my brother's email, my uncle's email. Carmelita has never ever met my family. So this is somebody that knows us very well." And she said, "I don't know who to trust." And, she's like, "I left my husband. That's it. We're not going to be together. But I'm actually worried about Carmelita because whether they slept together or not, that's neither here nor there. But Carmelita is now missing." And so it was just like a real worry. And friend number three told on Angela. Friend number three said, "Listen, it wasn't Carmelita. So if you can tell your husband that it wasn't, then I think it's best for you just to be honest and tell your husband who it was. It was Angela. Angela slept with your husband, and Angela was jealous because he said Carmelita's name while they were making love." And the lawyer knew right away that this would be true because she knew that Angela would have all the information, the emails of the family. Well, the lawyer immediately confronted Angela, and she also immediately told her husband, "If you hurt Carmelita, I want you to know that it was Angela." Now, Carmelita wasn't hurt. Carmelita actually went to Pakistan. She went there with her family and she stayed there. She was terrified because she too knew what the husband could do to her. And she didn't even want to be spoken to. Now, how did everyone find out where Carmelita was? The lawyer put out a post on Facebook and she said, "Carmelita, we know you are innocent. Please contact me so we can make things right." Now, Carmelita did contact the lawyer and she said, "Listen, I'm in Pakistan with my family. Thank you. I just want your husband to know I didn't tell, but I do need you to know that I did sleep with your husband. I'm not returning right now anytime soon, and I will not work for you again. I'm sorry. I crossed lines I should not have." And the lawyer was like, "Listen, like, I'm so sorry that my husband took advantage of you. I know you're not that type of woman that would cheat with another woman's man. So please forgive yourself. I forgive you." And that was it. That was really nice, right? Well, it wasn't it with Angela because the husband, he caught Angela in the staircase of the building that Angela's working in because after Angela told on them, Angela was still actually going to work every day. She was acting like she didn't do anything at all. So one night when she was taking the staircase down to the underground to get her car, the husband saw her and the husband grabbed her and the husband slapped her up a few times and said, "How dare you destroy my relationship? My marriage was the only thing that I ever had that I was proud of." And Angela said, "Whoa, like, I don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah." And he said, "Everyone knows it was you. You said it. You told it. I don't know how you ever thought that you could destroy everyone like this, blah, 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 and everything," right? You know what a man says when he's trying to get his revenge. And so he said, "You better watch out for yourself. I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm sending someone to hurt you, and they're going to get you, and you're going to know this." And Angela was like terrified. So, Angela, what did she do? She went and she booked a trip. And where did she book her trip to? right here to the Dominican Republic. Yes, she did. And she decided to work online. And Angela right now is in the Dominican Republic. And she said to me, Cerise, I've been listening to your story times, and I just want to tell you that I did something so wrong. And like a lot of people that do story times on your channel, they tell the story so they can get it off their chest. And I just need to get this off my chest. She's like, I'm terrified. I don't know what will happen to me, but I'm working in the Dominican Republic. I'm working online. I'm working for another lawyer, and I'm making my money. I'm totally fine. It's actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. But I just wanted to say, tell your people out there to not cheat around with other people's husbands. So she's on the run. She's terrified. She knows exactly what this man will do. And he told her right up, he said, I will get you. I will find you no matter where you are. Angela still has the same email. So he is emailing her. Well, she thinks it's him. He's emailing her from everywhere, and he's telling her that he's going to find her. Angela's friend number three, she apologized to Angela and she said, Angela, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was going to be this serious. Hopefully everything will get worked out and you can go back home. But Angela doesn't believe that she'll ever be able to return back to her home anytime soon. Ladies, if you are trying to covet another woman's man, another woman's husband, it is best just to sit back. Listen, not every man is going to be violent. Not every man is going to try to get you back and hurt you. But there are some men out there who will do other things to you. And men, same thing. Leave people's property alone. You know that OPP? You down with OPP? Other people's property? No. Leave it alone and move on. There's way too many people out there to get caught up with somebody else's OPP. So, guys, if you love this story, please put it down in the comments below what you think. And also, let us know where you are watching this video from. I love hearing where everyone's watching the video from. Please, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. You'll be helping my channel out. And hit that like button. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses.